But I do believe that emotionally we have something that happens, so a dis-ease in the mind, which creates a dis-ease in the physical body. And I also believe that the soul is always talking to us. So the soul is kind of driving what experiences we have. So if our physical body is showing a message, then it's because we're out of alignment with our true soul's calling or our true soul's path to unconditional love. So when it comes to teeth, just going back to teeth, if it comes to teeth, I've got a couple of crowns, root canals actually, which kind of a regret. I never would suggest having a root canal ever personally, but you helped me understand that and said, well, actually, if there isn't anything going on with them, if they aren't, if you aren't in any pain and you aren't in any discomfort, actually sometimes worse to get rid of them than it is to let them just be, right? But if somebody has an abscess, let's say today, say you're listening to this and you've got a problem with your teeth, what would you say? Because I personally would say that there's something there connected to that tooth, connected to the part of the body, connected to a message that needs to heal.
100%.
What would you say about that?
I think you got you got the Trinity, what I like to call the mind, body, spirit Trinity, or the mind, body, energy Trinity. And that is, there's three factors going on. There's the physical system, a lot of people call the energy the emotional side of things. So what is the emotion? What is the learning? What are we being guided to? What are we learning from this situation?
Yeah, what are we kind of being guided to is really important.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's three levels. So first of all, when you're in pain, you've got to take something. So we can talk about, traditional pain management, which most people know about. Then there's holistic pain management and maybe a hybrid where we integrate those two. Depends on need. It depends how acute a situation is, and is it chronic? If it's a slow, lower grade one, it's easier, I find, to do energy medicine and plant medicine for chronic, lowish pain kind of situations. Acute one, people seem to want to grab, and me included, want to grab for an aspirin, a paracetamol, or an ibuprofen for those
quick fix.
For those extreme pains, especially if you just got to get on with your day and you've got a headache or migraine or whatever.